You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. We are going to talk about Matthew Stafford, an ex-super tough guy, linebacker for the New England Patriots, Tedy Bruschi. Now, Tedy works for the media now, but he, generally speaking, Tedy pulls no punches, none. And he bleeds Patriot red, white, and blue through and through. Now, we know Tedy was the consummate tough guy. The guy that battled back from strokes to continue to play the game of football. He is a 3-time Super Bowl champion. And we're talking about Matthew Stafford, who recently got traded from the Lions to the Rams. Now, during those trade discussions, Stafford made it clear he did not want to play for the New England Patriots. Now, which is odd, because I got to be honest with you. If I was a player, if I was a quarterback, let's say Deshaun Watson wanted to legitimately get out of Houston for some reason, for some way. All right? I still think Deshaun's way too young. I don't like what he's doing. But in a case like Stafford, where you've been sort of tolling away for years and years, you know, he's put in 10 years. Okay. He comes and says, look, you got a brand new coach. I don't understand the direction of the franchise, blah, blah, blah. Can we talk about getting me out? I am more open to that, I can tell you. And as a quarterback, I kind of like Matthew Stafford. Look, he came very, very close to going to my Niners. He did. All right. They were right there. Really and truly, it was the Niners and the Rams on this thing. But I can tell you right now, John Lynch was not giving up as much as the Rams were willing to give up. Plus, the Rams really and truly wanted somebody to take on Jared Goff's contract. Now, also, let us not forget Matthew Stafford cowardly kneeled for the national anthem. Make sure you grab this stand-up 1776 shirt out of our merch store. I'll give you 10% off. Promo code MarxistSucks. Now, he kneeled for the anthem during Thanksgiving, and we did a video on it. We hammered him. We hammered Stafford and Deshaun Watson, oddly enough, in the same video. But as a quarterback, Matthew Stafford's a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. He's not elevating a lesser team, okay? For years, this guy had Calvin Johnson. What did they do, okay? What did they do? They did very, very little, okay? He's put up great numbers at times, but he's failed to elevate his team. Now, if the team's already built, or if you got a great coaching staff or whatever, Matthew Stafford, you put him in the mix, all of a sudden, you got a potential Super Bowl team. It's possible. So, Stafford said, I don't want to go to the Patriots. Which is crazy to me, because if I had Matthew Stafford's skill set, if I was in the NFL, I would call my agent, and I would be like, look, whatever you have to do to get me to the Patriots, do it. If I was Deshaun Watson, whatever you have to do to get me to the Patriots, do it. I'm shocked by players not wanting to play for Bill. But they understand it is a mental grind. When I've heard other players talk about on TV, talk about playing for the Patriots, Chris Sims had a cup of coffee for a season with the Patriots. He said it's just different. That's just different. The amount of every little thing Bill thinks of and applies it to the team in so much more detail than a lot of these coaching staffs in the league do. Okay? But Stafford said, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Now, ex-Patriot Tedy Bruschi has come out and he's hammered Matthew Stafford. Because Stafford said, I don't want to go to the Patriots. Again, that blows my mind that anybody would say that. Matthew Stafford played through major back issues. We'll get to that within the last 3 years of his NFL career. But former Super Bowl champion linebacker said Thursday, Tedy Bruschi, the quarterback is not tough enough to play for the New England Patriots. Tedy Bruschi, a former Patriots linebacker who won 3 titles with the team before joining ESPN as an NFL analyst, told 97.1 The Ticket Stafford would not be able to handle being coached in New England. Quote, he's not tough enough to play here. He's just not tough enough. I don't think he's tough enough to be coached hard. Do you realize the mental toughness that Tom Brady, the GOAT, Tom Brady, had to have for 20 years to deal with Bill Belichick and that kind of coaching? I mean, the constant pressure every single day. Does Stafford grab you as a guy who can handle that? I just don't think so. And then it gets more interesting. He went to Sean McVay and his little best friend relationship and can go over there and have fun. That's fine. I love it. I love that. Bruschi's comments come about a week after the Detroit Lions traded Stafford to the Rams for several picks and Jared Goff. Now look, physically, Stafford has to be tough physically because he has played with tiny fractures in his back for the last 3 seasons, okay? So he's got to have some mental toughness. And there was also speculation, to be fair, that he did not want to go to the Patriots because Matt Patricia has been brought back. One of the things that we have not talked about is exactly how good of a coaching job Bill Belichick truly did this year. That Patriots team won 7 games. They had 8 COVID opt-outs, including 2 that I believe were calculated by Bill. Dante Hightower and Patrick Chung opted out on defense, okay? 2 significant contributors to the Patriots in the past, and Brandon Bolden at running back opted out. They won 7 games with Cam Newton not being able to hit the broadside of a barn passing. He is literally throwing the ball at less than Division IIA college talent. He can't throw remedial passes in the NFL anymore. Okay, Cam Newton cannot. And they won 7 games. Somehow, Belichick coached that team to 7 victories. A team that, I'm sorry, but when I watched them play, they were still buttoned up in many, many ways. And look, they played the Chiefs on Monday night competitive without Cam Newton playing. Brian Hoyer. And it's my belief that Belichick purposely did not start Hoyer. Okay, number one, I think he wanted to see if Cam was going to improve. And number 2, if he didn't, his draft stock would be better. Okay? That the Patriots draft would be better. If the Patriots go and sign, if they would have gotten Matthew Stafford, it's a 10 or 11 game winning team. They're going to win that division again. They are. Sorry, Buffalo Bills. They're going to win that division again, or at least it's going to be a dogfight to the bitter end. Now, the difference, I want to be clear, as a Tom Brady fan, the difference is, division championship or Super Bowl. That may be the difference there, okay? But look, I've heard from all these NFL analysts when they've been talking about having played for Belichick, it is a mental grind. It is a cheese grater. Bill is riding everybody's asses, and they are doing so much repetition, even on things other teams don't even consider and don't even think about. Belichick has, and he puts up with no shit. Period. And Bruschi is saying Matthew Stafford doesn't have the mental toughness to handle Bill browbeating the shit out of him. That's exactly what he's saying. And look, Bill used to browbeat the hell out of Tom Brady. Tom Brady. But let's be honest. Would Tom truly tell you, back in the first half of his career, if Bill hadn't have done that, would I be as great as I would be today? I bet his answer would be no. Okay, now Tom's out there just having fun, playing, and his skill is getting him by. But that tells me the fact that he purposely said, I don't want to go to the Patriots, that makes me wonder, exactly how badly do you want to possibly win a championship, Matthew Stafford? And don't get me wrong, the Rams are good. They're good. They could be in the Super Bowl next year. But if I'm a veteran quarterback, if I'm Matt Ryan, if I'm Jimmy Garoppolo with my 49ers, I'm Kirk Cousins. If I'm any of those guys, I want to go play for the Patriots. That is my number one spot. Even with the lack of weapons, I want to go play there because I have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Period. I love that Bruschi come out, especially as a member of the media, not sugarcoating it and just saying, look, Matthew Stafford went to where he can have a little best friend relationship with his buddy, Sean McVay, and he doesn't want to truly be coached up by the legend, the other GOAT. And yeah, Belichick's the GOAT. Let's be honest, okay? And that's coming from somebody, I'm a massive Tom Brady fan. And in those power rankings, Tom is number one. But Bill's a very damn good number two. Let's not get confused. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.